So I'm on 2019 Y4 Atlas. Having guiding problems though tonight. I don't know why. Still not sure what's going on with my feed here. Yeah, okay, so now that's working. This guy will be moving quite quickly. After this one, I'm going after some comets. Galaxies. Let's see, I don't think, yeah, I don't want the dither on with this. It just messes up the comet stack. Found out my polar alignment's a little bit off. This Las Mondi and its bolting platform then the base doesn't hold real well. Both the altitude and azimuth, I've noticed. I guess I got used to my big, massive mount I had where that you couldn't make that thing move. This one moves just a little bit if you bump the scope or the counterweights. Turn the background noise off here. Hopefully my audio is good enough that you guys can hear me. I noticed it was pretty weak last time I did this streaming, so I don't know how strong it is. It doesn't get even to the yellow, so low challenge BPAL. Okay, so we've only got eh, not too many more to go on this. This is Comet Atlas. Then I have to go work on some galaxies. While this is running, let's go pick out what we want to run after here. Let's see here. Pull up what's up tonight. I suppose I could go after some nebulas, but that's not really what I'm interested in. Galaxies, that's what I want. That one's not up yet. Let's see here. I think I've already taken this one. Yeah, I got 2403 already. Let's see what else we got. I got 2903 already, I think, too. Let me see here. Maybe not. Let me check my list here. Yep. Last time I took it was a year ago. And it came out, okay. Wasn't great. I might actually go after that again. That might be one to go after again. Let's see here. Do I have this on my toolbox? No, I do not. Let's go ahead and add this. Let's go ahead and add this too. And I should be able to run that one for till about 3 in the morning, I think. That might be a good one to go after, yep. Okay. So when that's done, that's a Leo. We'll take that and build a sequence for it if I haven't got one already. Let's see here. So this will be done here about 10 minutes. Yep, about 9 more frames on this comet, and then we'll go on to this galaxy. 10,000 is about 20 arc minutes. So is Leo up? Yeah, Leo is up. Actually, it's up quite a bit. It's up quite high already. Oh, that's really low. I can't go after that. That's way the heck down in the soup. Doesn't even get 17 degrees. So I'm not even going to try that one. It's too far in the south. I think I'll add that one to here. Yeah, we only got looks like about 3 minutes. Just under 4 minutes, and then we'll switch over. All right, Tom. I'm actually streaming in Discord as well. Turned on the video there. You can watch them both either place. Although the Discord resolution is only 720p, so not as good. Just trying to figure out what I want to work on after the comment here. Yeah, pick something in the morning hours here. I've actually got that one before. You know what? I want to work on. I got to find out what windows are up. I don't know when those are up. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Well, I wanted to go after those and I forgot to put them down. They are also pretty low. But they're pretty cool. I don't think I can get them until 11:30, and maybe I can go until 3 on those. I think I'll save those for another time. What's the NGC on that? 4038. All right, so the comments are done. Go on to the next one here. Just gotta write this up here. Spring. So now I know what that number is. That'll be something I'll do in this coming month here, but not tonight. All right, now I have to pull toolbox, observing list. Which one was it? 2903. Yep. File open. I doubt if I've got a sequence for it already, but let me go look. 2903. Nope. So we're going to create a new one. And import targets. Okay. All right. And now I'm going to delete this one. Yes. I'm going to set this one up. All right. I gotta turn that on. We're going to take 5-minute exposures here. Run sequence. Okay, slowing over to 2903. Okay, cool, Tom. I'm going to work a galaxy, and as long as I have people watching, I'll stack them. But if I don't have anybody watching, I'm not going to bother. Looks like it's just you and me, Tom. I checked my polar alignment a little bit off. I'll have to fix it next time. It's not far off, but it is off. That Lasmati mount, the bolts don't stay, the way it's the bolt pattern set up. It doesn't really hold it perfect. If you bump the scope a little bit, it tends to. Oh, it should be there, Tom. What you got to do is you go into Streaming Observatory channel, and next to my name is a button called Live. You click on that, and you'll be able to see what I'm broadcasting in Discord. You have to click on that live channel, though, or that live button. It's to the right of my name in the streaming channel. But you got to come into my channel, or you won't see it. Do I need to drag you in there? All right, starting the first frame. Only took 2 passes to line her up. Let's see here. I'm trying to drag it down into the channel, but it doesn't seem to be working. All right, here we go. Invited you. Should have gotten an invite. And yes, I am. That's actually my Discord ID. So if you accept the invite, you should come into my streaming channel. There you go. And now, and now, if you look, you see the live button to the right of my name. Yeah, I can hear you. That's been that's been my gamer icon since 2006. So I had created that on Discord because that's my Mars is my gaming icon in the Battlefield. But I changed my nickname to Doug so that you guys knew it was me. Yes, yes, but you can watch on Discord and not even have to use YouTube. Is my point. See the live right next to my name? Okay, okay. It's not as good a it's not as good a resolution as the YouTube, but because YouTube, go ahead. Okay. All right, so we're working on a galaxy now. It's in its first frame. It's about a minute away from finishing. And as soon as that pops up, I'll start. I'll start Astro Toaster up, and we'll get a color picture starting here. In fact, while that's doing that, I'll pull up the calibration frames first, and we'll change that. Change this. Let's see here. What's this doing here? I want to set the brow. Yeah, I want to set the. Oh boy, I've been having a little bit of problems tonight with stuff. Okay, there we go. Oh, 71. Color. One shot color. One shot color. No. The assumption is if you want mono, you get the 1600. Yeah, if you do, and do it. I At this point, I'm not interested in multiple filters. One shot's what I want because it's easy to use. Uh huh. Yeah, I'm not actually worried about that. Yep. Okay. I don't know what this thing is doing. Doesn't seem to be doing anything here. I'm collecting data, but my Astro Toaster is acting goofy as it usually does. Well, we should have 2 frames down there now. I only see one. Yeah, it started this third one already. There should be a second one here. Let me put a monitor on here. Oh, that's not gonna let me look at it. That's white. Let's see here. Well, that's dinking around. Let me set up this second one here. I want that to be 5 minutes as well. And we're going to do 3 hours on that one. It'll take me out to 4 o'clock. Actually, let me see where that's going to be. We could go to 5:30. Yep. Yeah. It's only going to be 20 degrees up at that point. I think I want to go 32. Of course, that's pretty far south, I believe. Let me check that. It's 50, 35, 21. Yeah, it's plus 30. It doesn't get real high, if I recall. Let's see here, 35, 21. No, it doesn't actually. But I think maybe 4 o'clock is the best I can do on that, so we'll leave it that way. It's gonna be in the south. I might get into the trees, but that's okay. If that doesn't work out, we'll just toss a few frames. This is where we're at right now, though. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure where the meridian is. We'll start it at 1:15. All right. Okay. And stack and refresh. Start stacking those buggers. I gotta look at this one now. See, this one could go out to, hell, I could go to 4 o'clock for that matter. Maybe that's what I'll do. Hate giving up a couple hours of dark. Hmm. Well, that's 20 degrees, and I know that's got to be further north, or south rather. I think we'll only go out to 3 o'clock at the most. All right, we're going to just go to 1 o'clock, and we'll start the other one up. And that's 3 hours from now. So that should work out. Let's see, we've got a image here yet. No, we don't. I wonder why it's not working. That is so strange. Trying to get Astro Toaster to render this thing. I always have trouble with this thing. Doesn't always work correctly. You have to start the stack a second time and a third time and all kinds of goofiness. See, now there's one there. It finally restacked it. But now I got to wait for it to finish before I can throw it on the. There we go. There's the stack. All right, now I can say master or monitor stack and refresh. So we'll take a look at this after we stretch it here. There we go. Popped in there. Looking pretty good, actually. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too shabby for 3 frames. Bit noisy. But that'll get better as we get more data. More data. We got a little galaxy down below it there, too. Got a little breeze out there. I'm redoing this one because last time I did it, I didn't have darks and flats applied. I don't think. Well, I know I didn't have flats. And I might use the old data as well, but this one could take lots of data. I might let it actually run more than 3 hours tonight, but we'll see. The way I set this up is I got galaxies, 2 galaxies on the list now that will run until 4 in the morning, and I'll just let it run while I'm sleeping. But I'm doing a live stack here, so you can get a see it as it comes off the camera, and it's debayered and has a little bit of color to it. Not a lot because it's a galaxy. Most galaxies have very little color. Yeah, Tom.
I'm gonna have to take a probably about a 5 minute break to help my mom.
Okay, not a problem.
So it's looking good.
Yeah, that's 4 frames.
Yeah, there's a big difference between Discord and YouTube.
YouTube's a little better. Yeah.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay.
I won't leave you hanging all by yourself.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it at all.
Okay, see.
Okay. In fact, I may just shut off the Discord feed because it's nowhere near as good as the. Yeah, let me. Gonna shut off the Discord feed. There we go. It's only Thomas there, and he's watching the YouTube anyways. By the way, if you're on the YouTube channel and the quality doesn't look great, check the gear box, the gear at the lower right hand side there settings, and make sure it's running HD, either 1080p or 1440p. You'll get a better view. I'm streaming at 1440p. So it'll be a lot clearer if you at least go to 1080p, because normally, a lot of times, YouTube defaults to a lower resolution. And if you have any questions, feel free to text in or join us in our Discord audio channel if you want to talk to me. And I can give you that link. I'm surprised it didn't show up here. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Let's see here. I need to put this guy up here, right there. Put that over here. Switch back to this. There we go. Do I want? Yeah, it's dithering. All right, I can leave that. Doesn't look too bad. Lots of noise, but not surprised. Got a little bit of wind out there. I just realized you guys weren't hearing Tom. Or you might not have been, because I had him muted, I think. It's a lot more fun when there's somebody here to talk to, but guiding's not too bad. It's a 0.78 arc seconds RMS. So, not too bad. I've seen worse. Change the scale so it looks even better now. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Huh, interesting. My channel's not there. Wonder why I can't broadcast. No, I'm not signed in. That's why. Sign in. Um, there we go. Do 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 do. If you want to text chat me, you have to create a login, I think, in Google or in YouTube, so you can type to me, or you can log into Discord and you can talk. While this is running, I've got to update my data set here. I've got some new data I forgot to put into my spreadsheet from last time, 5 days ago. Sometimes I forget to do that. So let's see here. While this is going, I'll go ahead and do that. And let's see here. March. Boy, I'm getting slow here. 23rd was the last one. Comet. C/2017. T2 Pan-STARRS. 3/4/2020. And that was one. That was 26. 26/60. 400 minus 5. Pro. Comet. C/2017. T2. 3/10. And on the 10th, I took, let's see here, it's that one down to here, I think. It's 28, 29, let's see here. 29, 31, 2, 3, 4. 9, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 40. I took 40. And then tonight, I took, see how many did I take tonight? I took 40 tonight as well. All right, now I gotta add a bunch here. So the next on my list was Atlas. And again, I took a bunch on the 4th. I got 2 exit files. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 20 or 10, 23, and 6 is 29. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20. 6 is 20. Yeah, 29. All right, so that's C/2019 Y4 Atlas. '29, 60, tonight, or on the 10th rather. What did I take on the 10th? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22, 26. Oh boy. -5 Pro. And then tonight, Comet C/219 Y4. See how many I took here. Four, 8, 12, 20.
How do you keep track of all this stuff?
That's why this spreadsheet's sitting here.
Shoot.
That's why I got a spreadsheet, so I don't have to remember it. And
Gosh, I can't.
and
I don't know
the
how you do it.
number one, number two is I have a automatic naming convention. So if I want to see how many images I've taken of one of these objects, for example,
And this is your list for tonight?
um, no, this is my list.
Okay.
This is my total list. This guy got 442 entries.
Oh, I see your dates. Okay, I got it.
But I can go back and I can look at this right here, which is my folder for all of my data that I've acquired. And there's 229 folders. So I can go into one of these and I can see, oh, well, I took data on the 4th, and then I can count up the number of FITS files I took. I also did some processing on it already, right? So it's all done in that folder for that date. And then I just update those each night that I take data. I update it. I've gotten a little slack here. There's 3 nights in a row here I missed, but I just caught up. Actually, I caught up on the comments. I have to check to see if I've got any other items that I didn't record, and yes, I do. There's M67 on the 10th, and let's see here. Oh, I took a whole bunch on this one. I forgot about that. This is an open cluster. I took 102 frames on this one at 60 or 30 seconds apiece. Looks like, oh, actually I mixed it 15, 30, and 60. Yeah. So what I got to do is I got to split those up on here. So
Is there a way to sort those? Like hitting at the top?
yeah, yeah. I just sorted it by type here,
Okay.
and M67 3/10 20, and I had let's see 15. See the date and the exposure time and the gain and the temperature all part of the file name. So there were 36 of these. So there's 36 by 15 seconds at 300 minus 5 and Pro. Then how many 30-second ones did I have? Oops. I missed some. Hang on a second here. I gotta redo this. This is 15 seconds. All the way down to here. I had 60 of them, not 36, 60 of these. Yeah. And then, see, 30 seconds. Here, let me move so you can keep track of the galaxy.
I
30.
was looking. I was trying to look up, see what 20, see what a good. Not that your 2019 isn't a good shot, but to see
Oh, I
what
can't. I
a.
I can't compete with those guys. I don't even worry
Yeah,
about it.
I know, but still, you get an idea of what you want to shoot for. I mean, because you could take it and go, okay, yeah, this is really good. Okay, I'm going to stretch it. I'm going to add a little red in the wings, and then you go and look at somebody else's, and you're like, that's not what mine looks like.
Oh, I
But
don't.
it gives you,
I don't even care because I know people are the, the people got lots
they,
better equipment than I have. They got better skies, and I'm happy with what I do and what I got. I consider my stuff intermediate, not even good, just intermediate.
well, I don't know. I guess I'm low intermediate. I mean, I got a good mount.
I got
My
guys
scope,
I got guys that live not too far from me who do outstanding work. One of them lives in a Bortle 8. He does narrowband. His stuff is, you know, 80
does he
hours.
got a,
He's got 80
does,
hours on one object, and it's
oh
awesome.
my gosh.
Yeah. And another guy is his observatory's up north, and he puts a ton of work on it, both in time acquisition and in processing these. And they have the patience. I just don't have it.
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of patience. I just don't.
Well, the good thing is you have the tools to do that if you want to do it. Like SGP,
Yeah.
man, that's an incredible program.
So this is the data I just put in was for this object right here, M67.
This galaxy?
No, this cluster that you'll see come up in about 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even think this was a good shot because I had a little bit of oblong stars on it for some reason that night. You see it?
Can't you? Can I don't see the? Oh, here it comes. Yeah, nice. Got some blue. Got a couple of blue stars in there. Looks good.
So that was the data I just put at M67. So now I got to go back. I think there's a couple other objects I went after. 3718. Yep. October 4th or March 4th and March 5th. I can't believe I didn't put those in there. I didn't. Unbelievable. So that's a galaxy. NGC 3718. That's this one right here. I'm bringing up what 3718 is. This one I spent quite a bit of time on.
Is there somebody else in here
Yeah.
on Discord?
No.
Zippo Quake.
That's my daughter.
Oh,
She's a gamer.
okay.
So I had 22 there on the 4th. And let's see your details. I got to check the time on this. Yeah, this was in the morning. So 22 plus. Yeah, this one I had like 6 or 8 hours of data on it. So 22 and another 63. So it's 85. I took 85 frames on this one that night.
On the whirly bird there.
Yeah, 85. And these were um, 300 seconds each. So that one's caught up. else do I got here? All right, Doug, you just got sidetracked. What was I doing?
You were rearranging your folder. You were
Yeah,
looking for
yeah, I know.
frames.
Yeah, let me see here. I did the moon on. Okay, did I get M81 here? I'm back on the 27. No, I've missed that one too. I can't believe that. M81 2/27 2020. I think. Let me double check this. Oh no, I did some processing there. Okay, false alarm. This is a no-brainer. Okay, no. 21st was back here, and I got that. I think. Yep, there it is. Yep, 20th. So I'm all caught up on my data collection reports. Well, sometimes I get a week or two behind, and oh,
Oh my gosh.
I can't do that because if I get that far behind, I'll never fill it in.
Oh, I get if I don't put it in a folder the first night I do it, I'm like I'm lost.
Oh, it's already in a folder. Let me show you. This data is already sitting in a folder, fully documented. All I'm doing is keeping track of it
On
um,
your spreadsheet.
on my spreadsheet. So if I go over here, this is the directory I'm in right now, and so here's the data that's sitting there. It's all in here, and if you look at any one of these FITS files, it's got the object, the date, the time, the gain, and the temperature. Or I mean the time it was exposure time, the temperature, and the gain. And so in this folder will be all the FITS files, and I count those up, and I put how many I took into that spreadsheet, a single line item with that data. And this stuff gets copied into my onto my house computer after the end of the night. So yeah, I'm keeping track of all this stuff. I mean, if you think about it, when you're taking this much data of all these objects, um, I mean, there's 229 folders here. Each folder represents an object, and within one object, I might have 10 nights of data. So, for example, the comet that I'm working on, Pan-STARRS, I'm going to go
Right.
in there. My first night with that was October 8th of this last year. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I've had 15 nights of data on it in the last um, 5, 6 months. And so under that object, each night is logged with all of its data.
So have you done every Messier?
No, no, I haven't. I haven't even tried to do every one.
Oh, because I saw that list there had a whole lot.
Oh yeah, I've got here. That list has got. Okay, so I've done M1 through 4, M8, a couple of nights on M8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22. I mean, there's a bunch, especially in the Como Berenices Leo Virgo group. I haven't gotten to because the weather was so bad last spring. So I'm going to hit those.
Coming up.
Yep. So yeah, I probably got, I don't know. Let me count them here. I've got 72 folders of Messe objects.
72 of the 110.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't think I had that many.
Well, you
Well,
got two.
there's some
There's some
duplicates.
dupes there,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
some dupes here. Yeah, March. Yeah, there's four right there as dupes. I'll have to consolidate those so it's cleaner. I don't know why I have that.
Different dates.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago when I wasn't keeping track of stuff quite as well. that's why that's
Gosh.
that's why that's there.
I
But there's probably at least 60 of them. And then
like,
I think I got more NGCs than I do M objects. These are all pretty unique as well. Start with that one. Come down here. I got 70 of those. So yeah, I've been busy for 3 years. Oh, looks like my night sky network is gone down. Let me check. That's why I don't broadcast. Yeah. See, my night sky network went down. I started it up a little bit ago and it went down.
yeah, John was broadcasting and he's done. And then there were two other people. Tom is he still broadcasting?
Dave
Yeah,
Ontario is and
yeah, and Tom.
Tom NS.
Yeah, it shows you're still up though.
Oh, well, that's because I just refreshed it.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I had to start the.
How many people are in there? Anybody?
Oh,
Oh,
just
just
me
me
and
and
you
you
and
and
a
a
guest.
guest.
Yeah. So you can go and.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get out of there.
Yep.
Well, that's really cool, man. Every time I watch you, you inspire me. Is you know, Sharp Cap is a cop out. I mean, it's a good program, but SGP is so much better.
It just
Oh,
doesn't render data for you. It's not a post processing software. It's a data acquisitions
yeah,
and control software. That's all.
but I mean, you put your stuff in DSS, and then we see the the viewer, and we get to see a relatively good picture, not one quite of the quality of Sharp Cap, but it gives you a preliminary knowing that you are going to do some post processing later.
Right, because my post processing improves on it significantly.
Hmm. Yours does, mine doesn't. Were you still wanting those spring washers?
Oh, I forgot all about them.
I I was looking for my focal reducer. I got a new case. I don't know if did you see the post I put on Facebook? They have those. They're like Pelican cases at Harbor Freight for
Yeah, I've
like
got
40
yeah, I got three of
for,
those.
for like 40. I want to get the 5800 so I can put my G11 in it. If I go somewhere.
Yeah, I wonder does will it fit in there?
I think so. I can look the dimensions up.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you get it to fit, let me know because I'm looking at a different. Right now, I put it in an old Husky um, case that's actually too big for it, but I put other
Yeah.
stuff in there too. But
Hey, let me ask you one more question. I've got this 24-inch Dell monitor, but I thought it was only a 1080 monitor. But on your broadcast, I switched it to 1400, 1440.
hmm
Does that mean it's showing 1440?
no,
Because
you're
I
you're
still,
you're you're only going to render whatever your monitor is going to allow you to render.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it's just 1080.
Well, you can
I
look at
may
it. You can look at that. Right click on your desktop and pull up the display information. It'll tell you.
display settings.
Yeah, it'll show you what your monitor is.
Okay, it's a 10. I don't see no numbers. Do I need to click on properties maybe? Maybe
Um,
personalized?
no,
Nope.
scroll down.
It
So,
says display settings, but I don't see.
do you see your display boxes 1, 2, and 3 or whatever? It
Let me do that again. Okay, yeah. Oh,
Okay,
right click on it.
no, just scroll down. It should have it on. Tell you what its resolution is on the
Uh,
one that you click on.
oh, it says 1920 by 1080.
Okay, so it's 1080p.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't go down far enough.
Right. Yeah, if you look at YouTube there, you'll see I've got three monitors,
Yeah,
and
I got
they're all different sizes.
yeah, all three of mine. Well, they told me if you want to do the setup like this, all your monitors need to be the same.
They,
So,
they don't have to.
well, I had two, and I went and bought one for like $75. So,
So here's mine. I got three monitors, and they're three different sizes. Number one is the
but
big one that you're looking at. Number two
yeah,
is also 1440p, but only 2568 wide, I think. And then I got a little 1080p, or no, not even that. It's a 19. No, it's a 1280 by 1024. 1280, 1260. An old 19-inch monitor on the top there. That's where I put my observatory camera. Is on that number three, and it works out okay.
oh yeah,
Looks like everybody but you and I have left the YouTube channel. I only got one we're watching right now, supposedly. I think my wife went to bed. I got a couple of new subscribers today.
really. I
Yeah.
don't. Oh yeah, I'm subscribed. You're up to 360.
Yay. I look at some of these other Astro guys. You know,
Oh,
they got 2,000, 10,000.
Trevor, I think's got over 500,000.
I don't even know who Trevor is.
He's the backyard astronomer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He does. Those guys that have the big counts, they put on educational
Yeah.
videos. I don't do that. Every once in a while, I'll do a little short. Here's how you do this kind of thing. But I haven't gotten to that sophisticated yet. So
Oh, wait a minute. I might. No, this one says 114,000. I wonder who's the guy in Dillon down in Australia. Let's see how many he's got. He has only 17,000.
by the way,
Oh,
on Thursday, the one of my astronomy clubs is going to go virtual. They've asked me to manage that, so I will be broadcasting on YouTube in the Warren Astronomical Society channel. It's down below us here. If you see that, you're more than welcome to watch the YouTube channel, but we're going to mute everybody but the presenter in Discord.
oh, okay, yeah, that's wise.
Yeah, I don't want I got to manage the incoming audio from Discord because YouTube doesn't allow multiple voices, but Discord does. In fact, they opened it up so you could have 50 people in one of these channels now in Discord for some reason because of the issues going on right now. So I actually think that we ought to use um, why can't I think of it? I've been using it for work for 20 years.
What, another program?
Yeah, an actual conferencing program.
Is it a Windows base like
It's a
Net Meeting?
it's a Cisco one. It's why can't I think it's uh it's WebEx.
Hmm. Okay.
WebEx, which works really well. And corporate uses it all the time, and I'm not in corporate anymore, but you can have a personal WebEx for free and up to 100 people in it. In fact, I was thinking of using that tonight. In fact, I should launch that just to see how it looks. In fact, I'm going to do that. Test this stuff out here.
Well, I'm going to have to run. I haven't been giving my wife enough attention.
Yeah, no worries. I don't have that problem.
Well,
I don't. Start a meeting.
now, did you get a new scope, or was that Rhett that got a new scope? That 10-inch RC. I think that was Rhett.
Yeah, it's not me. I've had my RC for a little over 3 years.
You have a 10-inch, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where can I share my? I'm gonna share meeting window, and that's not what I want to do. I want to share uh, screen. Which screen is it on this one?
Is that what they use for when they broadcast on? Oh, what's the other channel that's broadcasting right? Astro Imaging channel. I wonder if that's the same program they use because they're always.
How come? Why did that let me do that? Here we go. I want to share content. Screen two. There we go. I'm sharing my other screen. Yeah, that should be. So, yep, I can share this screen in WebEx. So that's one way to do it.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, my wife.
No worries.
Yeah, that's what.
And let's see here.
So did you figure out how to share yet?
Yeah, I'm sharing. I'm sharing my main window.
Oh,
In fact, you'll see at the top of the YouTube channel. You'll see the.
oh, the pull down like the
Yep.
team viewer.
Yeah. There's a.
Okay.
So I'm share. I'm now sharing this screen on in 3 applications.
I hope they don't run into each other.
No, it seems to be working fine.
Well, they canceled our Arizona Star Party
Did they?
the end of the end of May. Yeah. So I guess I can still look forward to the Nebraska Star Party. It's the last week of July, but we're gonna try to. There's about 5 or 6 of us. We got our own little group, Facebook group. There's 2 of us here in Springfield. There's uh, one guy in Joplin and another guy over in Pittsburgh, Kansas. And the guy over in Pittsburgh, he's got a 1,000-acre farm. So we're gonna try to go over there Friday night and hopefully have clear skies.
Good.
It's
Uh,
about a 90
yeah,
90 minute.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to go to that. We've got. I don't know what the scouts want to do on May 15th weekend.
Well, don't you have another thing by the lake coming up or something
At the beach? That's in
at the
September.
beach?
Yeah,
Oh, September.
that's in September.
Oh, I was gonna look up the dimensions of that 5,800.
So Harbor Freight now has one, huh?
Yeah,
A,
it's
pa- a
1,500.
Apache 5800.
Yep,
I'll look that up.
it's got rollers and a handles like a suitcase.
Yeah, I see that.
Ooh, they've got a 9,800 too. Wonder what that is. Oh, that's for rifles. Okay.
protective. That's almost as big as the Husky I've got.
Apache 5800.
I don't know if I could. That would fit in there.
Trying to see what the dimensions are.
Well, I'm looking at the cameras that are in there, and those are fill it up. I don't think that's big enough for your mount.
Yeah, but I can separate. I got the new G, so I can separate
Oh, have two
my.
different ones?
Yeah.
Why don't you just get the cases that they sell?
What? I can get 25% off $90. So that would be, how much is that?
Well, you'd have to get two of them though.
Well, I don't think so. I think I'm looking at this right now. I I let me get out of does it show? I don't see dimensions on
It's
there.
20. It's 20 and a quarter inches by 11 and 3/8 inches by 5 and 11/16 inches.
Okay.
That's the
So
interior.
so from the front of my counterweight tightener to my polar scope is 14 inches. And then the height from my saddle to the base plate is uh, I got those nine, 19 inches.
Nope, it won't fit.
14 by 19.
It won't fit. This is 20 by 11 by 5
Okay. But if I separated them, I probably could get it to fit.
in two of them.
No, I think one. I think, let me, okay, hold on. I'm looking at it. Okay, so my RA shaft is, no, my deck shaft is 13 and a half,
Which will not fit in the other two dimensions. And okay, so 13 and a half. What's the other one?
15.
Yeah, so they both have to lay on top of each other, and they're too thick at that point.
Oh, wait. No, if I separate them, okay, my my RA unit is 10 by 12. And then my deck unit is 14 by 8 or 9.
They won't both
Four,
fit. They both won't fit in one case.
okay,
You're at 24 inches if you put them side by side, and you're only 20 inches wide,
okay.
according to this case dimensions on the interior.
It just looked bigger, I guess.
Well, I understand that, but I had to get a. Let me see where mine. What I end up getting. I got this Husky. Pieces.
Where'd you get the husky from? Amazon or something?
No, I got them from Home Depot. This is the one that I got. It's a 35-inch case. I'll put it in here. Hang on.
You 5 inches deep?
35 inches long
Oh,
by 18 inches wide and 11 inches deep. And then well, that's 31 by 18 and a quarter by 10 and a half. And the mount fits in there in one piece with. I don't remember if I left the shaft on or not, but anyways, it fits in there. And then I got the other one, which is a bigger unit for my 10-inch, and that's the 26-inch. Oh, actually, I got the bigger one out there. That's not the one I got. Where is it here? But they're Husky cases at Home Depot.
okay.
Yeah, and it was $60. It's a. This one was a 25-gallon, 100-pound weight capacity, and then the other one. I can't find the other one here. Let's see here. Yeah, one's the 26 and one's the 35, I think. I think the 35 I put my 10-inch in. Yeah, yeah. And the mount goes in the 26-inch. That's what I did. Pretty sure.
How much was? Oh, but you say you couldn't get it in one case.
I got the mount in one case and I got the 10-inch in another case.
Okay.
Well, the 10-inch is the size of a C11. In fact, it weighs more than a C11. It weighs 34 pounds. A C11 is only 28. So
What was the name of it? I finally got it. I on
Husky,
Home Depot.
Home
Husky.
Depot's Husky cases. They got wheels, a handle and the wheels on them, so they work okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the flatter one is the 20. Uh, the mount will go into the flatter one, I think. I'll have to actually both of them are the same length. One's half height, and I don't think I see them on there now. I only see the
I see
one.
a I see a 13 and a half inch.
Oh, these are bigger.
Yeah.
The one I'm looking at is a 35-inch.
We got a an ammo place here. He buys military um, salvage stuff, and he's got some big military grade things. That 35-inch rolling case is only $60.
Yeah, and then the bigger there is a bigger one that I put my 10-inch in. That's the 37-inch. That's $70.
But I bet I could get my mount, counterweight bar, and counterweights in that.
Oh yeah, that 36 I can put the counterweights, the mount, and the bar, and a bunch of other stuff in there. I put a whole other bunch of stuff in
Gosh,
it.
that is cheap.
Yeah, I know.
Man, why did I buy one at Harbor Freight for? Should have
Well,
went to
my
Harbor.
my Harbor Freight ones are smaller. They hold all my cameras and my eyepieces. That's what I put in those.
Yeah, I cut out templates and laid them out on the case. I haven't pulled all the foam out, the little squares yet.
Hmm.
In fact, I think my 1500, or not my 1500, my 1600 with a filter well is going to be really close to filling the whole depth up, and I don't want to separate them. So maybe I'll have to get something thicker. I don't know. I'll have to go to Home Depot. Not that I really want to. I've got my little ZEQ 25, and I've got a case for it for my Optron. And I have cases for all my scopes, factory cases, except for my 152, and I made one for it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I want to put my. I got a guy in Florida that wants to buy my 152. He says, but you got to send me photos first. And I'm like, if he wants it, maybe I don't want to sell it. I need to put it back on the scope and or on the mount. And I have never had another scope to compare it with as far as, color around the
Hmm.
stars. So I'd like to do that because I think it's a good scope. It's a Fetzel design or whatever you want to say,
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
I
but
don't
know.
know.
it's got um, it's got two lenses up front, and then it's got two lenses in the focuser to help remove the aberration or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Okay.
Where am I
Where am I
getting
getting
that
that
echo?
echo?
Uh, let's see. I'm not on Night Skies Network. Let me close that down all the way. I had it a while ago. I picked myself up the Echo. I wonder if it's from your third broadcast.
No, I
No, I
shut
shut
that
that
down.
down.
No,
No,
I'm
I'm
getting
getting
echo
echo
from
from
someone
someone
in
in
Night
Night
Sky.
Sky.
Oh,
Oh, I
Oh, I
see what
see
it
what it
is.
is.
Hang on
Hang
a
on a
second here.
second.
Dope.
Dope.
I'm
There we
trying to
go.
watch.
I fixed it.
Well,
it was myself. I I had a second copy of Night Sky Network open.
a while ago I had YouTube running. I had the live. Actually, actually, I lost the live broadcast on YouTube, and I'm listening to you in Discord, and the photos in the YouTube channel are like way behind. And I didn't figure this out a while ago when you were showing me the folders. I was like, wait a minute, what's he talking about? That's not what. When you were counting the Messier objects, you were like somewhere else. But it was because I had paused the YouTube and now I'm behind. And I don't know how
D-
far I'm behind, but it
Well,
doesn't matter.
well, down at the bottom you can on the YouTube channel see the little red bar when you put your cursor over there. You can slide that little
Yeah,
dot all the way to the right. You'll be caught up.
yeah, it's almost there. Okay, I moved it. You're still on the Galaxy,
Yeah,
and
we're 15 frames in.
let's see, 15 of 15. What's your clock reading off? 150, 149, 148.
114.
So I'm still 40 seconds behind you.
Oh well, that's because YouTube delays a half a minute, or
Okay.
about 15 seconds, I think. You're probably just you got to pull that scroll all the way to the right there. Anyhow,
Yeah, it's zeroing out. It don't matter.
30 seconds left on this one, on this frame.
Meow.
So
My
that
kitty's in my chest.
uh,
Meow.
image is starting to look a little better.
Looks like everybody up north's got clear skies.
Yeah, we're going to be clear until about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Oops. Let's see if I can grab the edge there.
That's crazy. On that on that Husky case, it says, "Yeah, Springfield has two in stock. Aisle 11, bay 13." What's Then I can click on what's next to me, and it says, "Oh, that's crazy." I will have to go check that out because it would be good to have that thing in a padded case.
Well, the case doesn't have any padding in it,
Oh, it's just the container.
just
Okay.
the container.
Well, I think Amazon sells pull apart foam.
Yeah, what I did was I've got a couple of hard foam pieces that came, or not even foam, but whatever the packing material that they came in, and I kind of use that
Hmm.
because the idea there is to keep the mount intact without having to take the motors off. Now, you got the G11, the new G11G, right?
Yes.
So you got the tucked in motors. See, I got to be careful with mine because I got the old
Yeah, I
style.
used to, on my old one, I had to take the motors off because they wouldn't fit in my wooden box I built.
Hmm. Did you sell yours?
I sold, I sold it, and then I turned around and like a month later, and I bought the G11G. It was crazy. I thought I was wanting to get out of astronomy, and it's like, dude, I got to have another mount. Isn't that the way it goes?
It's like yeah, called an addiction.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Once, hey man, I got some stuff for you. You can't give it up.
Uh, that's like Dave said. We was talking about the Corona thing, and he goes, "Tom, if you die, I want all your stuff." I'm like, "I don't care what you do with it. Call my wife."
Oops, I just shut it down. No. Okay. Did you? There was a video on YouTube. A guy walking down the street with a backpack on, right? And the video's from the driver's perspective. He drives up to the guy, and the guy goes, "All right, what do you want?" And you see this hand from the driver's seat handing him a couple of 20s, right? Oh no, put that away, man. You don't want anybody to see that. But I'll tell you what, if you want some, he opens up his backpack. He says, "Hey, see what I got here?" He's got a roll of toilet paper. Now, you don't want to tell anybody here. I said, but I'm going to take your money. Now, you want how many pieces you want? You want the whole roll? Well, you're going to have to give me all of that. So he hands him the toilet paper. Now, one time only, he pulls out a little hand sanitizer thing. He goes, I'll give you this one for free, but it'll cost you next time. Tell your buddies. He pulls out a big jar, big container of, of hand sanitizer. Tell your buddies I got more where that came from. And then you hear the police sirens in the back. Yeah, selling toilet paper on the street.
What is your problem? What? Well, come here. Come on. Come up in my lap. Come here. I know you just want me to pet you.
Yeah, I got the same problem with my kids.
Oh, I have the best cats in the world. They're like dogs. They're not cats.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm muted in there. Let me go. Let me go. Let me see
What?
here.
In NSN?
Yeah, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna refresh the browser here. Testing one, two, three. Well, you barely hear me in there. I'm barely moving the meter in NSN. I don't know why. Am I? How loud am I in Discord?
Oh, it sounds great.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm about half volume on my computer.
Hmm. Let me see here if I can figure out what's going on. Oh, it's using my stupid webcam. No wonder. This should be better. Is this better?
Holy cow, that's loud.
Okay.
I'll turn it down in.
No, no. Let me fix it here. You've been listening. You've been listening to my camera mic. Okay, how's that?
Still a little loud, but I'll turn it down on my headset.
Oh wait, you're listening to me in
Discord.
Discord. I gotta modify it there. Yeah,
That's good.
I've been on the other mic this whole time. Huh. I can find my settings here. The irony is, let's see.
Now, what's that one box you just pulled up there? That one. No, that one, yeah. Oh, but I'm okay. Wait a minute. I'm 40 seconds behind you. One's got the three green dots on it down the lower right. What is that? Does that says something about stack?
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about here.
The one with the black screen with the white glob in the middle of it.
Oh, that's my focus lock.
Oh, okay.
That's the three green dots means everything's hunky dory. Let's see
I learned how to focus my scope using uh, Sharp Cap. Oh man, it's so cool.
here.
It runs a routine
Uh,
just like SGP does.
yeah.
But what I have to do is I have first I have to manually, well not manually, uh, you know, take the controls and like move it like 200 away from focus, and then go like in 25 steps. Well, for me, and then I'll like wait 3 frames, go another 25, another 25, 25, 25, and I'll go through where I know the good focus is and go out past it. And then I go to a different screen and I say pick best. I can either pick best number or best whatever. And it runs a routine and it moves the scope and it focuses and it's perfect.
Excellent.
It's like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Is this quieter now?
Now you dropped off.
Yeah, hang on a
You're
second. I'm moving it. Hang on. I'm gonna
got
check it
really.
here. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing one two three. How's that? How's that?
Oh, good.
Too loud?
No, I turned my headset back up, so I'll turn it back down a little bit.
No, no. I want to make it so that it's good for everybody if they have their headset up. So turn it
Well, let
all.
me
Turn it up,
turn it up. I don't
and
know
then
how far it'll go.
and then I'm
That's
going
the
to.
wrong one.
I'm turning down
Oh,
my volume on my input.
okay, so on the controls, let me see how high it goes. It goes to 100. So if I put it
Testing
on
one.
40, 45 right there,
Testing.
46.
Testing 1 2 3.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. All right. Good. And then my YouTube should be okay. I had to turn the YouTube up a little bit because I was always too soft in there. I wonder what the saturation would look like if I do that. Let's see. Let's play with the saturation a bit. Oh, I think it gets greener. Yeah. That's that RGGB. You turn the saturation up and it gets greener. I do a little purple background there. That's a little too much. When I do my processing, I'll use the photometric color calibration, see how that works. That usually works pretty good. Sometimes it doesn't. Oops.
So this is NGC 2019.
2903.
Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, that must be a Hubble photo. It's like I can almost see individual stars in the galaxy.
Well,
That's no, this is crazy. I should go to look at. Go to Astro Bin. That gives me a little more realistic. Type the wrong number. Oh, okay. That looks a little better. So this girl, her name is Michelle. She did this object with an RC8, an Attic 383 mono. That means she's got filters on a CGM mount, and she's got Botter filters, which that's okay. And she's got 9.5 hours on this object. And the only thing different from yours is that the lanes are showing star forming regions, and
oh yeah, and it will when I'm done.
yeah, yours will come out after you process it.
In
So
fact, in fact, my old one from last time. I should go look at that. I haven't even looked at it. Let's see here. 2903. I'm sure I've got an old one I processed back then. I only took one night's worth. Yeah, this one I overprocessed it too. There we go. This is why I'm redoing this one, because this is an old acquisition. Too much purple in it. You can see quite a bit of dust lanes, but I'm going to get better data this time. And these are all 5-minute subs. How many did I do back then? I did 34. So I got almost 3 hours in on that one too. But I bet you I
I'm
didn't.
still I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah,
Maybe I should open up Night Skies Network and mute me because it'd probably be a little faster than YouTube.
it is. It is faster.
Maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna close. Okay, I'm muted there. I'm gonna mute there. Still use Discord, I think.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good looking. Oh my gosh, that looks great. There's some noise, but I think
Oh, I know,
I
but I can. I'll be able to do some interesting things with this old data and the new data. This old data had no flats in it, and I don't even remember if I had darks on it because this is back in when was this? back in a year ago, over a year ago. I may have had darks for it. I don't know, but I didn't like the processing I did on it. So what I'll do is I'll take the new data and this old data. First of all, I'll stack the new data by itself. Then I'll take the old data and take about 80% of the combination of the two, and see what I get out of that. So
Yeah, that was nice.
that's a lot of good stuff you can do in PixInsight. I can actually sharpen this one up a little bit and get some more of that dust lane showing up. Yeah. One of these days, I will set this camera to unity gain and see how it works out. I'm always taking at 300 gain.
That's my go-to number right now for the 294. When I use the 1600 color, I'm normally about 250. And I'm at 250 for the 1600 mono also. I'm sure there's probably, better things out there. I just want to make sure I have good flats and darks. And I'm pretty sure, I'm getting good data, but if I let SharpCap do it, I'm probably not getting the best of what I'm picking up.
No, because there's tools in PixInsight that SharpCap doesn't even have,
Hmm.
like the photometric color calibration, as an example, or even color calibration, as an example. You can. What I notice is the SharpCap stuff is a little pushed into the red for some reason.
Yes, yes, I agree.
And the thing is, I've got a set of M81s, and if you look at the two of them, their color balance is totally different on the two, and I did that deliberately to show that um, you, you can. Let me see here. You can go kind of nuts with this stuff. Let me see if I can find them here. There's one of them.
But
Okay.
you know what? On Night Skies Network, I can't see your whole window from left to right. Not
No, you can
not
only
like I could in
right because
YouTube.
I cropped it down. So here's 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 one processing of M81. Okay, you can see the picture, right? On Night
Oh
Sky.
yes.
Yeah, and then there's the other processing of M81.
Oh yeah, you got rid of the blue. But the blue's still there,
Yeah,
but it's
it's
just not overpowering.
right. So depending on how you process it, it can look two different ways.
Yeah.
So it's the same data
It,
too.
yeah. That one there, the the one that's more to the blue, is the core's, but that's an older photo too, and the core's kind of blown out. But no, that's great. I had I've got a I've got a M82 that I did last week that was just it came out so good. I was like, oh my gosh, did I really do this? I was just so impressed.
It's getting windy out
I
again.
wish I wish you could see it. No, that's not it though.
In fact, this is the work I did in February. We had 5 or 6 nights over about a week and a half, and those are the objects I took that week.
Nice. I did the pancake. What was it called? What did I do? Um, Shoot, it came out really good. Oh, the Splinter Galaxy. I did it. I was like, really? That's so cool. But I've got some bad or no flats, and I've got a couple of dust bunnies. But the Galaxy looks good. I'm I don't know who else is in the room with us here.
In the room, in the room. Let's see. Let me see if my broadcast is still even running here. Nope, I gotta restart it again. Stop and start. In fact, I'm gonna stop it and I'm gonna start it up again with the full screen. So we'll start broadcasting the whole screen. All right, there we go. There we go.
Oh yeah, I like that.
All right.
I used to fly radio control airplanes. I'm thinking I'm gonna quit spending money on telescopes and get back into radio. I'd spend a whole lot less than I would otherwise.
Well, I've been in this hobby all my life, so and I'm really pleased with what I've got right now. So I got big scopes for visual, and I got a decent imaging system. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
I'm pretty good with what I've got.
I just wish I had one scope with really good class.
I got to look at this. I got to look at these stars. I got a feeling yeah, they're getting oblong on me again. Damn. I don't know why either.
The polar alignment
Yep.
drift.
it's funny thing about that though is
It could be.
it's all
Well,
in one.
you've been.
It's all in the same direction, and auto guiding should correct that. It's not like getting field rotation because I'm not.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
the other
So,
thing I've noticed is my mount. It's almost like it's incrementing RA a little, either a little less or a little more than the actual sidereal rate because it's been down for a week. And when I started it up today and slew to my first sync star, it was not even in the field of view. So it was over a degree, just over a degree away. And I don't know what. And it gets worse if I sit for 3 weeks. It's almost 3 degrees away. I have to actually go back out and build a new model, and that doesn't make any sense to me because it's like the clock inside is not running correctly.
huh? Now, are you using? Um, do you have Gemini 2 at your mount?
Yeah,
Are you using Ethernet or USB?
Ethernet.
Ethernet. So you have access that you could go in and check your battery.
Yeah, I just put a new battery in 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put a new battery in it 2 months ago. It's over the winter here. In fact, January I think I did it because it's been 3 years. It wasn't getting any failures. I said, it's been 3 years. Let me just put a new battery in. Be done with it. And after I did that, we went out and bought another new battery. So I got a spare already. I don't remember where it is, but I got a spare. It's somewhere.
I got an envelope with all kinds of batteries in it. I got one for my handset, 2032s, the little ones that go in my uh, like the little polar scope light.
Yeah.
I don't even use that anymore.
Oh, let me pull up my pole master here. Yeah, I pulled it up tonight and I looked. I'm a little bit off, but it's too cold. I'm going out there to mess with it.
Oh, come on. What? It's only about a 100-foot walk, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm going to connect here. Yeah, there it is. We'll go full screen here. And 70. Finished. How come this isn't zooming out? Let me zoom out. What the heck? This usually is full screen. What's the deal here? All right. Fine. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. All right, I got to double click on this guy, right? Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. Now I got to move it so it lines up somewhere here. Okay, so now it's lined up. Yes, I'll take it for now because I'm not going to do anything about it anyways. Okay, so that's how far off I am. Not far, but so I'd have to go out there and just touch that just a tad. But that could
Yep.
be but that could be 10 arc minutes. I don't think so. I don't think it's quite that much. Yeah, we start the monitor and see what it says here. Yeah, see the monitor says I'm off. See that?
Yeah.
So
That's the only way to fix it. And you can't fix it in the daylight, man. Run out there and fix it. Tweak it.
if I do that, then I got to go do a new sync and restart all my stuff and blah blah
No, you
blah.
don't.
Yeah.
Why? You don't have to rotate it.
No, I just have to move the altitude and the
Right.
azimuth. Oh, I know. I know
Oh,
that's all I have to do. I know that. But it's 27 degrees out.
oh my
I'm
goodness.
such a wuss, aren't I?
Just go do it. Do it.
I'll
Do
do it.
it.
I'll do it next time.
Just think, you need pinpoint stars for your data. Come on, man. 45 to 55.
What I really need to do is tear the whole system down, bring it in the house for a week, tear it apart, clean all the clutches up, clean off all the old grease, and put some lithium grease back on there. Put it all back together. Maybe snug up the worm gears a little bit and set it up. Cause see, I haven't touched this. It's been running since I pulled it out of the box and set it up. I haven't done anything to it. So this is still running as you know as delivered. Well, 15 more minutes. I'll hit the midnight, and the folder name will change, so it won't stack anymore after that. But this is pretty good. Got 22. It'll have 2 hours on it by the time the new folder opens up. But I won't stack anymore, anyways, till uh, till it finishes off. I have to decide whether I want to. Oh, you know what? It's going to do a meridian flip soon, in about 15 minutes. I'm going to take a quick peek at it. Yep, yep. Oops. I'm going to have to do a meridian flip. It'll do it. Well, the other thing it does that's kind of weird is it actually doesn't seem to know where it's completely where it's at because it seems to when I go start up from a home position and go to a
Your first star?
yeah,
I
tonight
have that.
tonight I was going to go to Capella and it actually hit the east limit and stopped and it should never have even done that. It should have known from startup that it had to go to the west side.
Yes. The same thing happened to me the other night. Something happened, and so I sent it back to park, and I wanted to go to Capella, which was for me almost straight up, just a little bit past.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I
And
was
it
at.
went to the east, and it was going all the way to the limit. And I had what, 10 minutes left maybe, and I would have done a meridian flip. And why did it choose to go to the east and not the west?
Well, actually, it went to the mine tried to go to the west and it ran into the west limit. Um, so my point is, it should never even gone to that side. It was still easy to get to from the east, or with the scope on the west end.
Right.
So what I end up when I have a bizarre behavior like that, where it hits some arbitrary, in fact, sometimes it hits an arbitrary limit on the west side. It's only 5 degrees past the meridian. I don't even know why that happens. I end up going back and parking it at the CWD, not at the home, but CWD, and then I reboot it and do a warm start, not a restart, but a warm start, so the model still comes in, and then it works fine the whole night. It's like the timer in there gets lost on what the sidereal time is when it's on my western home position. So I've been kind of noodling on why that's occurring, and the only thing I can think of is the clock is not right, which would lead
Don't.
you to the question to the option that you talked about. Well, check your battery. Well, the battery's fine.
Yeah.
In fact, let me pull that up. I think I
Well,
should.
do you have in your options? Do you have it checked to sync with your computer on startup?
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
pull up Gemini here. What the hell? No thanks. Um, where do I want to go here? Mount.
Third one down. Yeah, I'm sure there's just something we've got checked that's probably just needs to. That would probably be a good one to ask the forum, the guys that are really smart.
Here's the step positions, but they don't change. Western go-to limit is 20 degrees.
See, I see you backed off of your safety limits too.
Yeah, 91 on that side, 110 there, even though I can go further than that.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Like
see any
I think
reason. I don't see any reason to go further. In fact,
no,
in
there's
fact,
no
in
reason.
fact, I could set this at 100 to be just fine with me.
Yeah.
Aspect ratio. Okay, there's nothing there to change. Let's check the battery.
Oh,
Oh,
2.9. Is that 2.971?
yeah. And up here is the is 15. I'm not sure. This is the power supply is 15 volts. The lithium battery is 2.97. Is that really? Isn't it supposed to be 3? You tell me I put a
Uh,
bad battery
it
in there?
no, it because they're lithium, the first little bit burns off real quick,
Hmm.
and then it like stabilizes just below 3
Okay.
for like 6 months or a year. They're working on reprogramming that
Hmm.
somehow or another. I know it's in the works because that is a common thing in the forum.
Yeah, I mean
Is the
2.97 should be fine.
yeah.
Okay, go back to home. Let's see, what other things do we want to check? Network's fine.
I don't even know if I have like the most current download or not.
Well, I do. And they haven't come out with anything in about 2 years, as far as I
Yeah,
know.
that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I mean, I could plug mine in and turn it on and get it out of the handset.
352, 57. Yeah, okay.
It
Tracking
still
right
it still says you got 55 minutes left
on what?
on your tracking time to the western limit.
Yes, I do. but I'm going to have SGP.
You're gonna force it, okay.
I'm going to force it after 30 minutes.
Alright.
In SGP, I got it set up to flip after 30 minutes past the meridian. So I don't even get close to the limit on that side.
Yeah. I bet my problem is right there in that second group because I think it should probably say if you're trying to go to this target, it's this. It's if this is the RA scale, then it needs to go ahead and go west. I know it's a number thing. What's that delta deck 2.00?
Yeah, I see that. Don't know.
And then it's got delta 8.09. But I bet my problem is right on that screen right there.
The delta RA is 9 arc seconds. The delta deck is 2 arc minutes.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know. Not sure. Let me see if that changes. I'm gonna hit a refresh on it. Object elevation is 68 degrees. So that updated. Yeah, it did. They didn't change, so um, that might be plus or minus 2 arc minutes to the target. The target was this, but it could be off by 2 arc minutes.
hmm,
And the reason it might happen is I've got a when I do SGP, I've got a 100 pixel bogey, and that could be as much as 2 arc minutes. Now I think about it, plus or minus 100 pixels.
yeah, because it's so cold, do you think your focus has drifted a little bit?
Well, no, it hasn't. The focus has drifted, but focus lock's managing that.
Oh, okay. So
It's
it corrects it between frames.
no, it corrects it in real time.
Oh,
It's looking at the guide star over here on the right, and it's keeping that sucker as tight as it can. I've got it set up so it averages 15 frames, so that means every 45 seconds it may change it.
now what? Where is that a part of?
It's a
Is
standalone
that
piece of software.
okay? Because I was gonna say I don't ever remember seeing that anywhere
No,
else.
that's something I bought with my on-axis guiding port and my Optec focuser is because it uses the on-axis or uses the guide star. It's monitoring that guide star, and that guide star is parfocal with my main scope because they're both cameras are
Okay.
on the 10 inch. So anytime I change the focus on the guide star, it's changing the focus on the main scope too at the same time because they're both looking at the same field of view. And that's why this is what I call a closed loop solution. It's a real-time closed loop solution. You can accomplish this equivalent by having SG Pro do a focus every third frame if you want or whatever. I mean, it'll do it too, but this is a little more real time, if you will. Sometimes, I have it averaging 15 frames because sometimes I start chasing seeing if I shorten that up too much, then I don't want to chase the seeing. Broadcast still going or not? Let me see. Oh yeah, yep, I'm still up. Okay. I shut down the video on Discord because it's really not worth looking at. Not for this. For a presentation, it's fine.
Did you
Ugh.
quit talking or did I lose you?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
Can you hear the rustling of the wind out there?
Uh, I
It's
hear your sounds dropping in and out. So is your did your focuser just move? I saw one of those squares turn yellow.
it might. I don't think it did. No, it won't move on yellow. It moves.
Well, the first one, the upper one where it says focus, it turned yellow just for like
Yeah,
3 or 4 seconds.
yeah, but it won't refocus it. Yellow means I'm still pretty much in focus. It won't chase you out.
You're dropping off,
Am I?
Doug. Yeah. Just refresh night skies.
Are you listen? Where are you listening in?
Well, I'm watching. I'm in night skies. I'm listening to you, but
In
well,
Discord or in?
maybe it's
Are you listening to me in
no,
Discord?
because I muted you in in the night skies network.
Okay, so you should still be hearing me in Discord.
Maybe this needs to be. Maybe I need to refresh
What? You don't hear me in Discord?
Discord. Can I refresh Discord?
You can try.
Okay, I'll just close it and open it back up. I should be able to find you now. Or I could just talk to you.
Check, 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 check.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm in Night Skies Network now.
Well, unless you actually closed Discord,
I did.
it's still live in your desk tray unless you closed it there. Because you're still in the room. I still see you in Discord,
Okay.
and that's where I hear you. I don't hear you in the Night Sky Network.
Okay. So I see me blinking on and off.
Now I'm really soft. Well, I was soft in North in the
Can you still hear me?
yeah.
Okay. All right. You're still what? Soft?
I don't know.
I couldn't hear what you said.
I'm not. I still hear you in Discord. I don't hear you in Night Sky Network.
Yeah, I muted myself in Night Sky Network, and
Okay.
but it but if I didn't close it, then it didn't refresh unless I hang up and I reconnect. Now, if I do that, I
My
may not be able to get back.
my scope is now slewing.
You mean it's going to flip for you?
Yeah, it's flipping now.
Cool.
You can hear it, can't you?
Uh, yep, I think so. Of course, I got my volume way down. Can't even tell which way.
No, it's good. Yeah, it's flipping right now.
Where's Chris at? I hear Chris, but I don't see Chris. Are you in the room, Chris?
He must be in one of the other channels.
Yeah, but I'm only in yours.
Oh, okay.
No, I just had that thing. You sent me a text. Are you quiet?
Oh, Jonathan, is that you? Oh man, who is that?
I think that was Chris. That was Astrogate, I think.
No, I'm looking at in
Nice guys.
no in my Discord. Somebody else come in here. I think that's Jonathan. Can you hear me, Jonathan? Yeah, he's typing right now.
Oh, he says,
Yeah, I said that. Let me check my audio here. Oh, on YouTube you can barely hear me. Okay. All right, let me check that. I did turn that down a bit. Is that is that better on YouTube now? Yeah. I just heard my mount bump itself. First pass was 3,500 pixels off. See, it's getting worse. When a year ago, this thing was within, I don't know, 400 pixels of being on. You hear me in which place, Jonathan? In YouTube or in Discord? Must be YouTube. That's interesting. I don't know why my mic is soft in OBS Studio. I haven't figured that one out yet. And let me see which is being used. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm checking my microphone. That's the real tech. It's almost like maybe my headset is starting to give me problems with volume. Pull up my soundbar. Okay, it just completed the meridian flip, and it is has started the autoguider. It's waiting for the focuser report. Let's see here.
gosh, it's 11 o'clock.
And it has started the next. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's completed that successfully. It's on to the next frame. Focus changed just a little bit. Still at 2473. Well, the other thing, Jonathan, is yeah, is I tend to not speak up when I'm get tired. Yeah, Tom's on Discord, and I'm rebroadcasting him. I can turn him down in OBS. See, I'll turn that down just a bit. Okay. I also turned off the desktop audio, so the scope should not be showing up either. But I've got the OBS turned all the way up. Let me see here. Advanced audio properties. Let's see. That's put. Oh, maybe. Oh. I'm going to talk a little bit here and see how the volume goes. Um, on the YouTube channel and see if this gets better as I'm talking. I'm increasing the input capture. I don't know if this will make a difference or not. Doesn't seem like it is. Let's set that to 20. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, so I'm talking normal, and it looks like I'm pushing into the yellow now. So maybe that's a little better. I don't know. You'll have to tell me.
Doug, I'm going to head to bed.
All right, Tom. Take care.
Man, I appreciate you. Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Testing 1 2 3. Is that better, Jonathan? Okay. Good. Yeah, there was a setting in OBS that was throttle. It was down. I had to turn it up a bit, so now I can just talk like this, and it should be good. Turned it up 30 dB.
Test check. Test check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, certainly can.
Okay. It sounds a lot better now. Although I think Tom sounded a little bit quiet in the last.
I turned him down.
Okay. Well, that would be why then.
Yeah. If he was fine, I know where to set this.
Okay. Yeah, no, he was perfect, and now you're perfect.
Okay, I've got him.
Everybody's perfect.
We're all good now. We're all fine here now. Okay,
Awesome.
All right, so that means I got to turn you up a little bit too. He was actually a little louder, anyways. But yeah, this will still work for Thursday if you want. Otherwise, we could try out WebEx. But WebEx means that we'd have to send invites out to everybody by email, and I don't think that'll work very well.
Yeah, I think so. I think that would just be more of a hassle. I think just having code that everyone can use would be ideal. And also, like, they can go to YouTube if they just want to watch the presentations. So
right. And actually, I was thinking about that. You may only want to have the presenters, which would be all the officers, and the actual speakers in here in Discord.
yeah, I mean, if somebody wants to do voice chat, probably there won't be that many people who want to do it. But
right.
I mean, it might allow people to sort of ask questions out loud, in addition to just on the stream. So
right. Okay.
I still need to generate that code for you too, to hook it up to. We should do that for the dry run too.
Yeah, you guys probably have never gotten a key because you don't do live streaming. You just do video uploads.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. In order to do a streaming, you got to generate a key.
Okay. I will do that, and I'll send you. I'll figure out a way to send it to you. Do you have LastPass or anything?
No. Or the other choice is let me log into the Warren YouTube, and I can just generate one.
Yeah, actually, I can just add you as a secondary, like an authorized user to the account. I think they call it a delegated user, and then you should be able to generate it yourself. That might be more secure. Yes,
because then I can launch it because I'll have to create it anyways. I'll have to create the stream. See, they've got it set up now where you start the broadcast with the OBS, but you have to go in and create that session and then say go live. I actually have to be able to push the go live button now.
Okay.
So I have to do that for that account.
Okay. Yeah, so we can get you authorized to that.
Okay.
I haven't heard yet on when we're going to do the dry run. I don't have a lot going on. So probably I would prefer to do it before Wednesday night. Like, but so probably tomorrow night or Tuesday night then.
Okay, so get me set up on the Warren's YouTube so I can go in there, and that
Yep,
what we want to do that as the dry run because that's going to reflect reality, how we're going
yep,
to actually
that
do it.
right, exactly. That sounds good. I think Dale Parton could only join on. I think he can only join on. Well, he can definitely join tomorrow. I don't know if he can join on Wednesday. I think he said he was going to be busy part of the night.
Yeah, well, I can do this any night.
Okay.
We were
Well,
we were going to
let's
have a
see if we
contractor.
can.
I was going to have a contractor come over at noon tomorrow, but I'm going to cancel.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So you just
So,
let me know.
okay. Um, I guess I will let Diane try to recruit people, but I mean, I would really like to have at least 5 or 6 people on the stream tomorrow. It sounds like Tremblay can't join because he's going to be moving things and packing things.
Yeah,
So,
I'll get my wife to log in as well.
okay,
That'll
that
be
sounds great.
yeah. I had her help me test out WebEx today, and it worked fine. But that's one where you have to invite people by email.
Yeah.
So just
All
getting.
right. Well, I think I'm actually gonna. Tomorrow is a work day, so
Yep.
I think I'm gonna start winding down. But I happened to be on YouTube and I saw you're streaming live, so I figured I would join. But I'll probably. I'm still trying to wrap some. I'm trying to do the pre-work so that I can do the work that I want to do tomorrow instead of the work that I've been struggling to do, which probably isn't the best way to spend my time. But oh well, that's how
You got to work from home though, right?
how it's going. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I was
as a
fortunate. I was
result, I'm working more hours now than.
well. I did the same. I've been when I was working. I was working from home for about 5 to 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mostly because I asked my boss, "Where do you want me to sit?" I got 5 labs. I got people in 5 labs. Where do you want me to sit? He says, "You can sit anywhere." I says, "Well, then I'm going to sit at home, and I'll be on at 6:30 instead of 8."
Yep.
So, but fortunately, I've done my bit. So,
Mm-hmm.
well, good
So,
night. Have a good sleep.
alrighty,
I'll
and I'll
chat with
talk
you
to you
whenever you
soon.
guys, yeah, whenever you guys set it up. Let me know.
All right, will do.
Bye.
Bye.
Just oh, by the way, remember to Discord does not disconnect you. You have to close it
Okay, yeah,
out of your
I know I
Discord.
have to. Well, I think I can hit the hang up button here. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, that'll work. All right. You know what? This is gonna run all night, so I'm gonna go to bed.